Welcome back. There's been two changes, and we're gonna do a rough run through of the entirety of this place. I just made a video of the thing I did to build. I think I'm gonna start classifying the difference of the videos. Some of them are going to be known as, it's just gonna say basic Mark Minecraft and some goofy name that I make up. And some of them are going to say Minecraft build. Well, basic Mark Minecraft build. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so we have this a failed chicken coop. It's just there now. All the sheep. Some more of these weird chickens. I made them fornicate. Some more cows. Made them fornicate. No more pigs because I don't really care about them. Still got my artificial river here with some fish that don't seem to understand how water works. Still got the layer for lava. Got these two eggs. Boop, boop. All right, cool. Chickens keep popping up in there. I don't know why. I harvested a bunch of this shit, and it's already grown back. Didn't harvest the cocoa or the bamboo. They're not easily harvested. So the thing I got going in here is I got some fish, just cause I like the aura. That motherfucker's huge. All right, so I'm gonna start with the main house. Oh, this is an infinity pool. Put 4 blocks of water together, you get infinite water. Did you hear that? Sound of a new fucking annoying dog. I don't know if you saw this, but I carpeted the house. Well, that part. I'm not gonna carpet this. This is OG. Actually, this is OG. This is the new guy. Can't name him because I don't have a name tag. I had to redo a lot of this because of this guy right here, and I'll get into that in a second. I don't know if you saw it down here. I had to rework the stairs as a result of that thing that I was just talking about. This room, yeah, this room. This doesn't have anything behind it, fortunately. It's just for looks. So this is a tunnel, and the reason for its construction is in an online realm that I played with a couple of friends. Well, consider them friends. I used to build tunnels and like hidden doors and passageways to connect to their houses and stuff. And a lot of them were hidden in plain sight. And I did it while they were actively doing stuff, but they were too busy to notice that, my deceit. It wasn't really deceit. It didn't do anything. It's not like I stole from them or anything. But yeah, it's just a secret tunnel. It doesn't lead to anywhere fantastic. It leads to the old tree harvest farm that I don't use anymore. So it's all overgrown. Basic Mark is overgrown like naturally? No, it's not. I did it using bone meal, a live bone meal. So as usual, whenever there's one new thing, I'll fucking go throughout the entirety of the area and just show everything off. This is the OG area of that was the second crafting bench, but I consider it the first in this area because when I first built, it was all the way over there in the snow, which we'll get to. Now it's the first chest. That barrel wasn't there originally. I don't remember why I put it in there, but guess what? There's still stuff in there. There's a lot of stuff in there. I think it's the first place I put my armor. But like I said, I don't remember when I put the barrel there. This is a little bridge, a little underway passageway, not really a bridge, that I built just because I was tired of having to swim over here. There used to just be a couple of trees on here, and I cleared it out, and this was originally going to be the lighthouse. Let me just go in here real quick before we get to that. This is another underground passage. I did not think about. Oh, that's why I heard. Yeah, this is another underground passage. This just leads to something that someone else built a long time ago, it's pretty much like I'm renting it out for free. If anyone sees this video and is like, oh man, I could turn that into something, you're free to come and do whatever the fuck you want. I had the stairs and I cleaned it up a bit, so because before, there were just rocks all over the place and stuff. I have an old save that probably still has the original shit on it. It was over here. I input this here. Someone built it. I don't remember when they built it, so there's that. Most of the stuff in this map is built by me, but um, this is one of those things that aren't. There's an old thing in the house, which I'm not going to go through because that's fucking annoying, but it was built by a friend. It's walled off, but it's still there because, like I said, I don't get rid of anything. This is the spell house, or the witch's house, as I like to call it. There's nothing really special about it, except that, there's a fucking spell book right here and a bunch of books. Up here, there's really nothing going on. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Probably nothing. And this is just a nice little wraparound. I think it's nice anyway. I feel like I did a pretty good job. It's very basic, but the roof, holy shit, the roof. There's a little dock right here too. And no, it's not on this side. All right. Yeah, the roof was annoying. I was thinking about planting more trees over here, but I kind of like the clean cut look. This little area back here was after the witch's house was built. No, actually, it's before. I was tired of being out and about and then coming back and having to build like a dirt wall to get to my area because my area is so secure. I built this little thing. Mobs can't open the door, so that's good for me. Yeah, but this entire area is super secure. Even with this, mobs can't really spawn in there because the surface is well lit, and yeah, it's walled off so that even outside influences can't reach it. All right, man, I am doing a lot of talking. Fuck him. It's just a dog, a wolf actually, but they're all wolves. So, all right, let's go up top. Is it still here? Yeah, it's still here. Before we go up top, I just want to show off another thing. I don't know what was underneath this, but I know what was underneath this. Underneath this is... Nope, actually underneath this is someone's house, a chest, and their belongings. I played with them once, never played with them again. This is the only other sentient life that exists outside. Alright, let's go up top. If it's been a while, there's passageways carefully created to be minimalist, but also with a nice little amount of I don't know where the fuck I'm going with that. So this is a mini little waterfall, just cause a little river. This is the remains of a device, I guess, built so that it was a big ass portal, big ass nether portal, and the point of it was to aggro pigmen and then leave, and then when they came out, they would be trapped, and they would all go down there. And the point of that was so that I could farm EXP because this is before the witch house. This is right when the witch house was being conceptualized, back when the book was still in my, regular house. You come down here, kill them. There was no water obviously leading down here. They would just fall and not die. And then, you get a bunch of these swords, which you can't do anything with because they're all pieces of shit. So I just kind of fucking said fuck it. And didn't, I took it down. I took the portal down, which is why I have so much obsidian, but I didn't, the reason why that water is there is, for mainly if I want to do that with regular mobs. which is kind of pointless. This is the famous abandoned house. I'm not going to go into it. The famous abandoned pool. The first pool dried up. Not really. I dried up. This was meant for extra storage. There's just some leather in there. This, cart building, if I ever get back to it. Or rail building, if I ever get back to it. I never turned the portal back on because I have no reason to go into the nether at this point. This is the hell box. It's got all the stuff from hell, i.e. the nether. This is another lava collection point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know, who fucking knows? Not me. Alright, now that I sped run that, is there anything else I want to get into? Ah, this snowy area over there. Okay. Let's see if I could take a wee shortcut. Yeah, okay, I can. Good. So this was initially supposed to be like I had an idea where I was going to build walls all the way down in the event that the farm that was built initially had a fire, thinking, all right, water puts out fire, it'll work the same way. It won't because the water will never make it there with the incline that's at. So this was shelved. I never like undid it because that's a lot of water to put in there, and it's gonna take like 10 sponges to get it out. And I also don't like water just to exist on top without it existing elsewhere that you can't see, so. Excuse me. Wow. Yeah, so this is shelved. No longer a fire suppression system as it was, initially intended for. There's nothing really back there. That doesn't go anywhere. I don't know why that's there. Am I about to learn something about my farm? Nope, doesn't look like it. Looks like I just cleared this out for stone. Okay. Moving on. So, you see all these torches? These torches were laid out because I lost my way. I died and respawned so far away that it was fucking ridiculous. So I made a bunch of pylons, or not pylons, made a bunch of fucking obelisks. Didn't like that. And I laid a bunch of torches. You'll see them more when we go on the rail line. Alright, well, I threw my fucking rail car, so I'm kind of upset about that. I don't remember doing that. Motherfucker. Alright, well, that's upsetting. I had that rail car forever. I'm gonna bring you to one of the first few shacks that I made. There's a couple deeper in the world, but I'm not gonna go look for them because I don't know where the fuck they are. I tried following the torch trail, and the torch trail just leads to a little 1x1 fucking hole in the mountain where I guess I hid out for a little bit. It's not here anymore, but there was a dirt hut somewhere. It was near this, and I guess it's gone. I guess someone got rid of it. Maybe I got rid of it when I was done. There's dogs in here. And the reason why they're in here is because they're fucking annoying. So, this is the first lava pit that I found, and I decided to mark it with a giant lava tower. Pretty much go up top with some cobblestone and just drop lava on top, and it comes down pretty, like, nicely. So, it's no longer functional. I mean, it's functional, but it's not like really functional because I don't care about it anymore because I don't need it. I have the lava collection points. So, all right, let's get back to where we were. Maybe I'll even retrace my steps to see where the fuck I dropped that thing. The Minecart. I know I didn't really drop. I'm sure I didn't drop it over here. You were kidding me, right? Alright, well, this is gonna bother me, so I'll just deal with this right now. Apparently I planted some shit so that it would regrow, and it's not doing that because there's still wood. I mean, I'm fine with having more wood. Pause. This is what I have to do, really. Honestly, if I had flint and steel, I would just set this shit on fire. That's the only thing I hate about these fucking trees. The trees now. I think it's good. I don't think there's any more. Yep. I never thought about it. No, it would work better here. Let's see what would happen. I'll freeze it back over. Alright, yeah, moving on. That's a dangerous place to be. Sorry, I do need some of this though. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go spelunking. In case you don't know what spelunking is, it's cave diving. In case you don't know what cave diving is, it means going into a cave. Alright. We're gonna go to the railway station. I know you're probably thinking it's not really a railway station. Well, my headcanon is a railway station. Don't like that. Do not like that. Or this. I do like that. Alright. Yeah, I like the blue fire, so that's why that's there. I mean, it's pretty fucking obvious. I don't know if I put it in the chest though. I may have done that. I'll tell you what I didn't do. I didn't fully harvest that fucking tree over there. Oh, that's not a tree. Oh, maybe I put it in here. That makes more sense. So, along this track, there are several stations, quote unquote. I call them stations because they're little buildings, structures aside, or nope, don't do that. On the side of the railroad that I got going here. Give me a second. So, yeah, that's just what they are. They're stations. Now, this is still a project that's underway. I want to completely make the railway impenetrable. Well, not impenetrable, but more open. So it would feel like it's not, this janky fucking, what's that down there? Oh, wow. So it's not this janky fucking, single block thing that it is right now. This skeleton, if you will. When this was first constructed, a lot of it was done with dirt. I went back and unfucked it. I unfucked the dirt. I took the dirt out and made it so it was all the same material. So naturally, I want to, update it, but I don't really have people to help me do that. So, and I'm not going to be able to do it by myself. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to, is the point I'm trying to make. Another train station. Actually, that one has Witch's Fall, which is a waterfall. That is a failed chicken coop. It worked enough for me to get an egg from those weird chickens, and that's the only place I can find them. This falls onto a witch's or near a witch's hut. That's the witch's hut right there. It goes into that building. Drop down to the waterfall, get into that building. Good to go. The witch is not there right now, obviously, but you know, it's fine. I initially thought that I was going to be doing this at night, so you'd be able to see uh, the torches, but it doesn't seem to be so. This is as far as I got. I've obviously uh, I've obviously traveled further, but this is about as far as I got in terms of the railroad. Now, I can make it go over there and then over there. Like I've traveled far and wide in this area. I made little obelisks to mark where I've been. The Rails End Station. It's just for now. But it's not. I wouldn't say that like I've been very far. I mean, I have. I found a village. It took some doing, but I finally found a village. Uh, I just can't remember what it was that I was looking for. Oh, I was trying to get those dripstones. I actually found those in a cave, so turns out I didn't even need them. Now that I have them, I didn't need the village, but now that I have the stone, I'm not really too worried. But like you see all that, it's all places I've been. I keep hearing walking. I guess that's just part of the game. Um, I also haven't found anything else though. Like I haven't found any other. Like the village I found was a very, very far away. I don't even remember where the fuck it's at. I should have marked its coordinates, but I didn't. And now I'm here, just, trying to figure out what to do with, what I have right now. This, the, this, rail, I didn't build by myself. It's one of the few things I didn't build by myself. It was a collaboration with someone to get the achievement. By collaboration, I mean that I put it all together. She just got some materials, and that's the only reason she came to my world. The one time to get the achievement and then fucked off. So there's that. But as far as everything else, I mean, there's nothing really else that I can think to build. There's no atmosphere. Or the atmosphere is different. So the stuff that I built in the shared realm was like in accordance with everything that was there. But this is a single person operation. There's no other people to support here. So while this place can support another person in terms of room and places to build, it's not in my interest to start doing that. If someone else wants to play in this world, I have no problems with that. Maybe then it'll change, but at this time, I have no incentive to continue expanding. Maybe just like do new stuff, sure. Change some stuff around. Um, maybe add to the garden, but the garden's already pretty full. Maybe wall off some places that are kind of defunct at this point. But everything else, I mean, there's not really much. Like for instance, which I've said millions of times before, there used to be a stairway that was right here, and it used to go up there. And there used to be a door. There used to be a person's apartment up there. Very minimalist, but there nonetheless. And now it's just walled off. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but something happened, and she just stopped playing. I actually think, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I know what happened, and it wasn't her. It was a person. I'm not gonna go on record though to say who it was, but let's just say that not all people can appreciate friendships um, of the opposite sex. So, that was that's one of the reasons. No, no, that wasn't the reason. She stopped playing before that. Never mind. Now I'm just being accusatory, like a dickhead. I mean, yeah, so, that's it. Oh, that waterfall, that little stream that you saw going across, that's all one piece. It took a lot of, like, thought on, and I had to really understand the game's uh, mechanics to get it right. That's right, I got rid of all my cobble. Oh, there's this. I didn't show you guys this yet. So this is also a defunct thing. Motherfucker. It was meant to be a way to get inside of um, the different pens, so I can collect shit. And they started escaping, so I can start finding them down here. So that's kind of just done. Yep, you guys fucked up. I was gonna come up through their watering holes. There is another thing. It's not really pertinent, but I'll go over there anyway. See, as you can see, everything is sealed off pretty well. This is not it. This is not. Actually, yeah, I guess it is. One of the first caves I went into. Came and realized, oh shit, it's expansive. If I try to go super deep into this cave, I will get lost. It happens every single time. So I'm just gonna keep going this direction. Yeah, it's very expensive. I'm gonna try and end this video because my landlord is, you know, being herself, and that might reflect poorly on her. So All right, I'm just gonna start talking now. Um, yeah, we're gonna get out of this cave and not die. I saw that it was over here. I just wanted to see what was up there real quick. I'm a curious fella. Fuck. All right, this goes right here. Do. Go ahead and cover that up. You know what? Let's just you know let's really dig in. All right. All right. So yeah, that's it. That's the whole kit and caboodle. That tower. That's a slime right there. Yeah, that's the whole kit and caboodle. Everything that I could show you at this point. Next time I build something. Oh, the thing I built was the tunnel, and I adopted another wolf. So in case you were wondering why this video exists, that's the reason. But as usual, thanks for watching.